Two-step equations contain two operations. We're going to solve them using our inverse operations. So remember, addition and subtraction are inverses, multiplication and division are inverses. These will undo our operations we have, and we're going to undo them in reverse order. That means we're going to do the opposite of our order of operations. Remember our big thing, everything you do to one side of the equal sign, you've got to do to the other. So to help with that, you're always going to start by drawing a line through your equal sign. Then we're doing order of operations in reverse. So we're going to undo our addition or subtraction. Then we're going to undo our multiplication or division. And then that's it. There are two things that will help you if you have a little bit of different looking equations. If you have parentheses, you're going to start by distributing. But then after you've distributed, follow those same steps. If you have a fraction as a coefficient, which remembers the number in front of your variable, you're going to undo it by multiplying by its reciprocal. So, for example, if I have 2 over 3 is the number in front of my variable, the reciprocal is flipping the fraction, 3 over 2. Okay, so I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal 3 over 2, which will get rid of this 2 over 3. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Example number 1. Start by drawing the line. Remember, that shows you your two sides. So everything you do to one side, you're going to do to the other. I'm going to start in reverse, which means I'm going to deal with any addition or subtraction. So if I have addition, I'm going to subtract 7. And then I'm going to subtract 7 to both sides. So 5x, but the 7 and minus 7 cancel each other out, equals negative 23 minus 7 is negative 30. Now I have multiplication, so I'm going to divide by 5 and divide by 5. Those will cancel out because 5 divided by 5 is 1. Leaves me with just 1x, or x, equals negative 30 divided by 5 is negative 6. So x equals negative 6. In our next problem, we have first a line through the middle, through our equal sign. Shows us our two sides. Now I have a minus 8, so I'm going to deal with my subtraction. To get rid of subtraction, remember, I add. And I'm going to do it to both sides. Negative 8 plus 8 is 0, so it's gone. Leaves me just with m over 9 equals 1 plus 8 is 9. Now this m over 9, this fraction bar means I'm dividing currently. So I have m divided by 9, and I get rid of division with multiplication. So I'm going to times by 9, and then that means I'm going to do it over here also, times by 9. Now this 9 and this 9, they cancel each other out because timesing and dividing cancel out. Leaves me with just m equals 9 times 9 is 81. So m equals 81. Number 3, draw my line through the middle. Get rid of my addition or subtraction. I have addition, so I'm going to subtract, and from both sides. 10 minus 10 is 0. So I have 1/2 n equals 17 minus 10 is 7. Now I have a fraction in front of my n. So I go back up here. Remember, to get rid of a fraction, you multiply by its reciprocal. Okay? So I'm going to multiply, and the reciprocal is flipping the fraction. So 1 over 2 becomes 2 over 1. Then I'm going to also multiply on this side by 2 over 1. So my fractions cancel. Leaves me with n equals 2 over 1 is the same as 2. So I really just have 7 times 2, which is 14. So n equals 14. In our last problem, I have this set of parentheses. So if I come back up here, it says if I have parentheses, I'm going to distribute first, then follow the steps. So I'm just going to start by drawing my line still, but I'm going to distribute. So remember, you make your little hooks. to everything in the parenthesis. So now 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 7 is plus 21 equals 9. Now I'm back to a problem that I've already seen before. Looks just the same. Looks very similar to our start in number 1. Okay? So I have addition. I'm going to get rid of my addition using subtraction, because 21 minus 21 is 0. Leaves me with 3x equals, and then 9 minus 21 is negative 12. And then I have multiplication, which I know I get rid of with division. Whoops, sorry, giving you the answer. Divide it by 3, because 3 and 3 cancel. 4 wouldn't have helped. So now I have x equals negative 12 divided by 3, which is negative 4. So in this problem, x equals negative 4.